Meanwhile, the Delta State Commissioner for Works, Rural Roads and Public Information, Charles Aniagwu, has announced that Governor Sheriff Oborewori is collaborating with the federal government to drive the state's development. Speaking at a news conference in Asaba, the commissioner highlighted ongoing efforts to strengthen relationships between the state and federal agencies, ensuring Delta benefits from federal policies and programs. Regarding a viral video involving nursing students at a recent event with First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, the commissioner clarified that the video misrepresented the situation.
Interface with relevant organs of government at different levels will be strengthened for the purpose of advancing the more agenda. And I will continue to smoothen our relationship with federal bodies, starting from the presidency to all other agencies of government, all with a view to ensuring that our state benefit maximally from whatever it is that we can get, so that at the end of the day, we're able to make life much more livable for our people. First, we started on Sunday by joining the federal government for the concessioning of the Benin-Onitsha expressway, dual carriage. That is going to ease off transportation along that corridor, and we very much support that initiative of the federal government. And as a government and administration, we wholeheartedly welcome the idea so that that road will become much more motorable in the course of time. And on Monday, you also saw the Minister of Works, former Governor Umahi, as well as our own governor, who represented the president, still underlining the very cordial relationship that we maintain with the federal government. And we have made it very clear over time that at the moment we have one president, and we will continue to cooperate with that president for the purpose of ensuring that our country functions. And that is what we are doing. And in line with that relationship, very cordial at that, the president has approved that the Ministry of Works proceed to complete the construction of the alignment, which is called the 2A, that will link up the second Niger Bridge and ease a number of transportation that will come into our capital territory when they may not have any business passing through the capital territory, so that from the Isela-Asaba axis, they can tee off through that alignment, which is about 17.5 kilometers to the approach of the bridge, second Niger Bridge, and then proceed to the eastern flank. That particular construction for us is not just about linking people of the two regions, in this case, the south-south and the southeast, but it is also a connection that will further advance the development of our capital territory and to a very large extent add value to our own economy as a state. So we welcome it wholeheartedly. Our governor, who represented the president at that function, has pledged that as a state, we will cooperate, we will support every effort by the federal government to ensure that that particular construction is completed, so that that alignment becomes something that our people can easily pass through, not on a holiday, but on a working visit. And in the course of that, a whole lot was achieved. A whole lot was given to our people, and that has been very appreciative. We want to say a very big thank you to our First Lady and our own daughter, who has also shown us love from that Olympian height. She came, brought in a number of medical kits, brought in a whole number of other items for the purpose of getting our younger ones to indeed rise and shine. In the first day, over 10,000 medical kits were distributed to the 6 states of the South-South using our own state as a point of contact. And of course, you saw the number of first ladies from across this sea geopolitical zone identifying with the very noble efforts of our dear First Lady in our country. We welcomed her. She was also very happy of the reception that we accorded her in the course of the visit. We are very, very pleased with the things she has come to do in our state. In the second day, students also gathered, corps members, for the purpose of also providing them some other items that will enable them to indeed to be bold in the course of time. And you needn't ask why that was specifically for the girl child. It was because he believed that the underserved need to be taken care of, and of course to mitigate the effects of the economic challenges that indeed are quite visible across the length and breadth of our federation, which we also see a number of efforts towards addressing it by the different tiers of government, and specifically the federal government. The wife of the president, in the course of the presentation on the first day, apologized to nurses. Why was that apology? Because this particular tranche of the visit and the giveaways had to do with midwives. And she said, nurses were given to midwives now because of the peculiar nature of their own assignment, particularly when it has to do with delivery of babies. And that in the course of time, riding on the platform of the Renewed Hope Initiative, that it will be torn of the nurses in due course. That what they have now is to first of all attend to the midwives. Of course, you expect the nurses who had hoped that they can be placed at par with the midwives to begin to feel somehow. They danced before that time. They were very happy. They welcomed her. There was no any incident of anybody booing anybody, in case anybody thought that there was any resentment. But of course, because a few of them felt that they too should have also collected what was already given out to the midwives. And so when there was just a little chorus, a few of them playfully, if you looked at it, those who were singing, playfully now sang a different tune. So for those who thought that that was the characteristics of that particular gathering, that wasn't the characteristics of that gathering. It was just a response of a very few on account of the fact that they felt that what was given to the midwives ordinarily should have also been given to them.